Hey, the Vortex. Last time, we got two endings. In one, Drew Griffin abandoned the Elende and they got destroyed by humans because, of course, the humans were more powerful. They had weapons of war and chemical plants and such. And in the second ending, we destroyed the quantum gate and then 5 years later apparently brokered peace between the two peoples. There was a lot of stuff that was left out in the middle of that. But that's what we saw anyway. But we know that there are other endings to get, so that's what we're going to do. We also know that this game could, kind of stop working as far as the audio goes. With that, it could. We don't know. I don't really know. It's inconsistent. Like, if we get past the start of the game and if the sound is working, does that mean it will always be working? I can't say. So far, the audio only stopped working during the first scene where we're talking to the Elende. And if we get past that scene, it seems like then maybe we're fine. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to click on Start Movie. We have this intro. The intro is fairly long, but at the end of this intro, we get a bunch of video clips that we have the option of clicking on, and that happens right at the end of this intro. And we can't just skip to that, it seems. It seems that we do have to watch this intro to actually get there. And I just want to click on a different clip than I did on the first time I played the game. Sorry, the first time I viewed the interactive movie. Gotta train myself to remember this is not a game. This is reality. This is our future.
And virtual reality heads-up displays.
Look, I mean, the planet's dying. We know that. So we know that in the instance of the planet dying, what the rich will do is not fix the planet. They will try to find a way to flee to somewhere else. We know that's true. So really, the only thing stopping this game from actually happening in reality is for someone to invent the quantum gate. Once someone does, then this is probably how it's gonna go. This is how it's gonna go down. Science is just has to catch up to Greg Roach. Then again, yes, that if they already made the quantum gate, we wouldn't actually know. It would be kept a secret. This is true. Maybe they already have made it. So maybe they've already gone to AJ3905 and are in the process of colonization. Who would be the real-life Drew Griffin, though? Who will be the savior of those indigenous peoples? And of course, the best audio clip from Quantum Gate 1 coming up.
Prepare for gate opening.
I hope this doesn't hurt.
Mm-hmm. With every game I play, no matter what it is, there's always at least one thing that I like to have as memorable. Something that we carry from that game into the games we play in the future. Just as a memento, you could say. And for these two games, I think that little voice clip is that.
World 5 predicts that all human life will be...
Oh, maybe Artificial Person. Artificial Person is strong, too.
You are too screwed up! Jenny, come back here!
So apparently Drew is driving right now, and he drives right into another car. Like, I don't know how he did that.
Griffin! Might I suggest you confine your sleeping activities to your off-duty hours?
I hope we get an ending where we find out more about the car crash.
I can't believe you just ran off and joined the goddamned army!
The Earth is on the verge of environmental Armageddon.
What about the VR displays they're using? I've used those cerebral cortex coils before. I still don't know what the hell I was shooting at.
I guess one thing that hasn't happened yet is that the military are not wearing VR headsets into battle.
AJ3905 is a combination of chlorine,
as far as I know.
so it'll eat your brain while it eats your face.
Like, I haven't seen soldiers wearing, like, Oculus Rifts
The CO suits
in combat or something.
have been retroed with the latest VR augmentation top hats.
There have been 2 fatalities. Dr. Marks is missing.
The bugs didn't kill him, so you went in. Now why weren't we told?
The surface of this rock is highly toxic. Now, do you have any idea what lithium chloride does to a man? It was standard procedure.
Then I guess there was a question of how many of the people here know the truth about the planet.
And I think Private Michaels is a saboteur.
Did the sergeant know, or is the sergeant too low on the chain? Maybe only the colonel and the doctor knew. Because if once you know that, then you don't really have much of an excuse for having the kill switch installed on your suit.
Your enviro suit has been breached.
Open your eyes. You need to open your eyes.
Okay, so it gives you some different clips to click on right here, I believe. I think right here. Okay, no, that we still have to watch this.
Alien presence, no lock available. Danger, alien proximity alert, no lock available.
Warning, foe behind.
You know, considering how many trees there actually are on the planet,
Your enviro suit.
that headset does not show any trees. Did Drew just walk into a tree?
Oh, no.
Is that how Drew's injuries happened?
The universe and or God.
Was there like just a whole bunch of trees around him and his VR headset was not showing it, so he just ran into one?
No, turn it off. No. Damn it, no. Oh, I don't want to die. Turn this thing off. Get me out of here. I am taking this damn helmet off.
Oh my god. Michaels was right. They're human.
Alright, maybe it's this. Video clips will start appearing around the sides. Yeah, there's bugs. There's these two. I clicked on lips the first time round. There's the gate. Car crash. Let's click on that. Oh, is that it? That was barely anything. I want to know more about the car crash.
God, what a terrible dream.
He's awake.
But at least audio is working.
This is Kaztani.
God, she seems so familiar to me.
What are you named?
Drew.
You have been
They each seem to be wearing a symbol.
What does that symbol mean?
I'm going to...
I wonder what could possibly mean.
Beautiful. I've never seen anything like this.
What would you like to know?
Well,
Oh, actually, I didn't want to click on that.
You're in the Esteta Isan of the...
I want to turn around during the conversation. That could turn the audio off.
what does that mean?
Oh, I'm sorry. This is a house of healing.
What's gonna happen to me? Well, how... I guess she saved my life.
Car crash. What? Nothing happened when I clicked on that. I want to know about car crash.
I've been trying to... I should ask her if there are other humans here. Have you seen any other humans?
By human.
I wonder if she knows where Dr. Marks is.
Right, and that brought that up.
Can you tell me where Dr. Marks...
Am I prisoner? No, don't turn around.
Alright, now tell me this.
Okay, audio's still going.
What do you mean?
I am hungry.
I'm feeling kind of hungry.
Here, you should eat.
Might be poisoned. No, why would they bother? They could just... Oh, that is delicious.
Oh, it's so yummy. I can't believe how good this mush is. This blurry, colorful mush.
This is really delicious. I didn't know how hungry I was.
Okay, now we're on our own. And of course, now we can do the most important thing. And that's marvel at this rock.
Damn, that's a big rock.
It's really big. You can't... I figured you probably would be able to come back here and do something with this rock.
Damn, that's a big rock.
We never do. It's just there. The rock is so big.
It's a big fucking rock.
We even get a close-up of the rock. Why do we get a close-up of it?
It's a big fucking rock.
Why is this necessary? Just things like that kind of just... I just need to know the answer. I need to know why we get a close-up of the rock and hear Drew's thoughts about the rock from two different perspectives.
I wonder if the Olinde are the only race that populate this planet.
Oh. Are there other races here? But as we know, they don't know the concept of race. Different tribes, different groupings, yes, but races? Nah, that's an ugly word.
Come in, children. Alira, how is it with you?
I am well, Grandmother. How is it with you?
She's awfully young. She seems like a priest.
Go sit down.
I guess she's the matriarch.
I have a difficulty, Drew. There are...
Okay, so, let's see. The first time around, they lied to us to make us fight. Last time I tried, I don't know why any of this happened. Maybe now let's just be sort of, evasive. But how do you know it was us? Could have been anyone. Do you have any proof it was us that did it?
How do you know it was us that did it?
Do not insult me, Johnny. We are neither children nor fools. The wind cried to us of the suffering there. We saw your dreams, broken and confused. The trees themselves screamed to us the truth. Why did you kill the trees, Johnny? This was the greatest depravity. The trees are the truest form of innocence. The mother's hair. You yanked it out. I know about the dream helmets that you wore. Still, these acts were yours. The hand of killing was yours. Your car, your soul must bear the cost of this. You alone must answer for these crimes. We will speak later. Now, you must go before the council.
And she was not thrilled with us asking, how do they know it was us? It's a fair question. I mean, did you see us commit genocide? Could have been anyone, really. Like, maybe the humans are the innocent bystanders here. Do you ever think about that?
We have decided to go to the place above the rest homes.
Your people will not be safe there. Last night I dreamt that the Johnny were wolves eating chicks.
Right. Wolves eating the chicks?
I do not believe.
We do not.
He does not believe, but she does believe. He does not believe. She believes, but he does not believe, yet she believes. She also believes. 3 people believe, 1 does not.
Better you all go listen to flies.
Tell us what the Dijani want here.
Okay, let's see. The first time round, I said they want to mine a mineral ore. Then last time I probably said I don't know. So I'll go with the middle one this time. They want something, but ...
There's something here they want, but I don't know what it is.
Of course there's something here they want. Our homes, our land, and trees. What are the Dijani's intentions toward the Elinde?
If I tell them the truth, I might just get myself killed.
Let's see. I think I've done 1 and 3 previously. So let's go with the middle one. How should I know this? This question you're asking of me. Look, they could want anything. Oh, I think people are saying I already did the second one. That's number 3 that I didn't do. All right, let us try that. So we're just going to just full out lie then. They won't hurt you. They only killed that one other tribe because they looked at them funny, so they killed them. But they're cool with you. I think that they're going to be quite peaceful.
They will not hurt you.
You lie, Dijani. I do not believe this, Dijani. He lies. I'm done with him.
Let us sound him. Would this satisfy you, men?
Yes.
Would this satisfy the council?
That guy.
So it is. Tonight we sound the Dijani.
That one council member who just never says anything.
The sounding is a good thing. There is nothing to fear.
There is nothing to fear, so long as you tell the truth. The sounding will tell us.
Wow, where'd everybody go?
Everyone just vanished?
It's not my breath. Well, I guess I'll just look around.
Well, not much of a difference so far. Nothing we say could make Min believe us.
God, those mountains are so beautiful. I wonder how big this place really is. God, those mountains are so...
Yeah, we know. They're beautiful.
I wonder how big this place really is.
No matter what we says, what we says? Min responds, "This Dijani lies. I do not believe him. I will not hear these untruths dripping from his lips." I like how he does that even when we say that the humans will kill them. I don't know why he would he'd think that we'd lie about that. I don't think there's really anything else to look at here, so let's take off. This Dijani thinks I will trust him because he says that they're going to kill me, when in reality they're going to kill me.
The buildings here remind me of some kind of bird's nest.
I mean, in the sense that they're kind of built around trees? Like they're kind of round, I guess? In that sense, maybe? Actually, we haven't been here before.
The Isa is closed. The guilds are moving everyone to above the red stone, so any needs we'll have to keep.
It is Illyra. I have no needs here.
Hello, Illyra. How is it with you?
Well, how was the evacuation?
Hard. The guilds have so many old ones, they take it hard. The children don't care, but...
What is the matter with
Johnny,
you?
if I was a warrior, I would cut you.
Stop
You would
this.
know
What's
such
wrong?
pain.
Oh, stop this!
May the mother curse your soul and break your children in the womb.
Gian, enough!
He killed my husband! You should be the one to Johnny. Your children.
Well, we shouldn't be mad about it. Let's be even-toned about it.
It's all right for you to feel this way. Do what you need. I understand.
Will you understand when I drive a knife into your belly? Keep your sympathies to yourself, Johnny.
Come, it is time for the sounding.
Wait, can I ask her about her symbol? Would she get mad if I asked her about her symbol? I wanted to ask about it. I did like that she said, "I will cut you." It's very blunt. It's time for disc 2. Alright, time for the sounding. We all love the sounding. It's time to ask questions, to take our personality test. For the council to determine the nature of our Ka. I wonder if there's an ending where we can get a symbol. What would the symbol for Drew be? It'd be something boring, probably. Anyway, sometimes we can get these like emotional choices, which is what I got there. Like negative, neutral, or positive. It was more like sad, neutral, or angry. So I chose neutral because one time we chose angry with that same person, and then it ended up with us getting stabbed by our companion.
The truth is a sound that cuts through the world.
They don't bring that up often. It's weird. Like, it's there.
The first days, the stars and the trees.
Like, that emotional choice, that function is there, but it rarely comes up during the game.
And obey. Do you lie?
Let's see. Do I? Oh, baby shot, do I?
Sure. Doesn't everybody?
Are you a thief?
I'd steal your forehead symbols right off your foreheads if I could.
Yes.
Do you take without giving?
That's the only good kind of taking.
Yes.
Do you give without thinking of return?
No.
Do you take other lives?
That's my job.
Yes.
Do you respect the bodies of others?
I don't respect my own body.
No. Everyone needs to learn to look out for themselves.
Do you nurture children?
I hate kids, lady.
No, I hate kids.
Are your thoughts your own?
Well, yeah.
Absolutely.
Do you help those in need?
Well, you know, if they got into need once, they'll just get into need again.
No. Everyone's responsible for themselves.
Do you consume without thinking?
I never thought about it.
Wow. I never really thought about it.
Are you truly awake?
Well, what? Yeah, of course. Yeah. My choices are my own.
Yeah. Do you see beyond appearance?
But beyond appearance? Well, what else is there beyond appearance?
What else do you have to go on?
Do you follow the light?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Do you care for the temple?
Why bother?
Why bother? We're all just gonna die anyway.
Are you happy?
Absolutely.
Yes, I am.
Are you afraid?
No.
No, I'm not afraid.
Do you look to the future?
Sure, why not?
Yes, I do look to the future.
Do you love unconditionally?
No, I expect things in return.
There is no such thing.
Do you hold the mother's flesh more dear than your own?
Look, if I don't consider my flesh to be above all else, then who will consider my flesh to be above all else? You gotta look out for you.
Oh, come on. What BS? A planet is just a planet.
Can you love yourself?
Every day, sometimes more than once.
Yes, I can.
Do you lie?
Sure. Doesn't everybody?
Did he say that the UN is lying?
Are you a thief?
Yes.
Do you take without giving?
Yes.
You want to be a neurosurgeon.
Do you give without thinking of return?
No.
Do you take other lives?
Yes.
Do you respect the bodies of others?
No. Everyone needs to learn to look out for themselves.
Do you nurture children?
No, I hate kids.
I helped a doctor put 17 staples into a 6-year-old's skull. And do you know what? Do you know what happened? His 14-year-old brother hit him with a football stick.
Oh yeah, the football stick.
Are your thoughts your own?
Absolutely.
Do you help those in need?
No. Everyone's responsible for themselves.
Do you consume without thinking?
Wow. I never really thought about it.
World 5 predicts that all human life will be extinguished by 2084.
Are you truly awake?
Yes, I believe that I am.
Do you see beyond appearance?
What else do you have to go on?
No. Her mother was Oriental.
Do you follow the light?
What are you talking about?
Your car, your soul, must bear the cost of this. You alone can answer for these crimes.
Do you care for the temple?
Why bother? We're all just gonna die anyway.
Are you happy?
Yes, I am.
What is that?
Know that we can never be together after this.
Are you afraid?
No. No, I'm not afraid.
Do you look to the future?
Yes. Yes, I do look to the future.
I love you very much. And I'm gonna miss you.
Do you love unconditionally?
There is no such thing.
God, you are so self-important!
Do you hold the mother's flesh more dear than your own?
Oh, come on. What BS? A planet is just a planet.
Can you love yourself?
Yes. Yes, I can.
Now, Drew, we go deeper into the gate of your race. Tell me of your people.
Nah, it's just this again. I assume it's always this. Like, it can't end in any other way than this, can it? I hate the sound of that alarm clock. Truly, the alarm clock is humanity's most malevolent invention.
You see, the Dijani are full of hate. The race is without redemption. See, Dijani, see the faces of the Olinde you killed. Dijani, you should no longer know the sun. Leave us. The Olinde are to no longer have dealings with Dijani.
No! The Great Mother Eye teaches us that each soul, each Ka, is the pilot of the world. You cannot hold Drew responsible for the entire race of the Dijani. His Ka will be weighed alone. He will return to the Mother as we all do, alone.
I have spoken, girl. The law is done.
You know the law, Min. You know this woman's rights. Do you speak for Drew, Alira?
Can I trust you?
Yes, 100%.
Yes.
I believe you.
Do you speak for Drew, Alira?
I will speak for him.
Do you answer for the work of his hands?
I answer for him.
So it is done.
This is folly. The Nika will have no dealings with Dijani or those who offer them sanctuary. I quit this council.
Min, there are many ways of walking and many hands in the world. The Ilinde must remember the bond of blood.
It is you who have forgotten.
The truth is not a stick for burning under supper. Do as you must. Do you understand what this woman has done for you?
No.
She has spoken for you.
Why is he there?
Griffin! Might I suggest you confine your sleeping activities to your off-duty hours?
Her actions. She stands between you and the rest of the Elinde. Any misstep will cost her standing in the community. A serious transgression will cost her more dearly. It is by her grace that you remain. Respect her sacrifice.
Let's see. Well, we could just thank. We could say that she didn't need to. We could say that we wish she hadn't. We could say, don't do me any favors. Well, let's see. She's already made the commitment to speak for us. Actually, what was that thing about the Colonel? Like, I clicked on the Colonel, and then we got that clip about us falling asleep during the briefing. I'm not sure why that was there. Why did we remember that? I would kind of want to say don't do me any favors, but I kind of I'm just hoping that it doesn't just end the game there if I click on that. I'm not positive if it will or not. Maybe let's just go one up over that and say, I wish you hadn't done that.
I wish you hadn't done that.
Why?
Because I don't need any favors.
Then you will receive none. I did what I did for many reasons. The council was wrong. The Sayet knows. Each Ka shapes the world and must pay the price for its acts. You must learn this, Drew. I know what I have done is right. And soon, you will learn this too. It's time for sleep.
Did I hear that we might have some complex motives at play?
This is where you'll be staying.
I guess I can just ask these things. I'm pretty sure that not sure if we asked her specifically these things.
Are there other races here on Elinde?
Yes, there are lots and lots. The mother is strong here.
Oh, so when we ask her, she says, oh yeah, tons of races. Just you wouldn't believe how many races we got on this planet. What about Dr. Marks?
Can you tell me where Dr. Marks is?
You mean Elizabeth?
Yeah.
She's no longer here.
Well, that's obvious. Where is she?
I'm sorry, I can't... She left.
How long ago?
I don't know.
She's learning to be like an orb of energy. I mean, you'll figure that out later. I think we already asked her this one at some point.
That symbol on your headdress, what does that mean?
Drew, I don't want to hurt you, but you must never, never ask that of an Elinde. It is an extremely private thing.
Right, she was the one to... Right, she was the one to tell us. Never ask someone about that. Okay, well, how about I fix you breakfast?
How about I fix you breakfast?
Breakfast. What is this?
It's the first meal of the day.
Oh, well then. We have breakfast at the Linde Isa, the village center. Dream well.
Oh yeah, that's where we went earlier. Where it's being run by that woman who wants to kill me. Well, I guess it'll be a fun breakfast.
Oh boy, my very own pots.
Well, we gotta start getting possessions to fill these pots. These more pots. Can't wait to fill them up.
What a funny looking symbol.
I guess the only thing to do is go to bed.
Do you have any idea what lithium chloride does to a man?
I need for you to come home.
So far, nothing has changed. I'm still unsure if anything that we've done carries over to any future scenes.
Yes, Dr. Marks. Emo's Media Lab put this together. Pay close attention.
We still...
This is so bizarre.
We did have
Images from my past.
the questions at the top of the screen in that last scene. Like the questions that we had collected up to now, they were all in that last scene. So that, at least, we have been carrying over.
Hey man, how you doing?
Griffin! Might I suggest you confine your sleeping activities to your off-duty hours?
Hi, Drew, sweetie. It's me. I hope you're well. It's funny to be talking to you like this.
Everybody, full side arms, lock and load. Mr. Griffin, we need you at the helm, please.
Mr. Griffin, these things brought down a skiver. Now set your gyro sensitivity to a minimum.
Hawkins, you're on auxiliary.
Hey, no problem.
Oh man, that was so intense. It's like I was being thrown around inside of my past.
There's a Dijani here. Another human has come with a group of Kiapaway. Come quickly.
Okay, we get into this scene. Go talk to Michaels. The reason I'm wondering if we're carrying anything over is because if we don't, then there's really no reason not to start from disc 3 every time.
I was told there was a Dijani here with these Kiapaway.
So, you're looking for another Dijani.
Yeah, Illyra seemed to think that there was somebody here.
Did you two come here?
No.
Yes.
Back his
Babies.
What's the deal with them?
They're Kiapaway.
What do you mean they do everything backwards?
backwards.
I think...
Disturbing thought.
Oh my God, you...
I should ask about Marks. I should ask Michaels if he's been seeing weird shit, too.
Have you been seeing other races?
You know, I've been trying to find out if there are any other races here on Olinde.
Man, I've seen some ugly little monkeys scampering around. And the island the base is on apparently had a race all its own. So, you tell me.
Yeah, I heard that we murdered them all. Well, the other options we've already heard from Michaels. Well, we didn't actually get a good look at him, I think. He has his own music, his own theme when we look at him. I like how we can't do anything in these like close-ups. They're just here so we can get a good look. And that's enough of that.
So how did you get here?
Baby, they Saunders. And
I wonder what the hell it is he's doing mixed up with the Kiapaway.
Oh, I didn't see this one.
So, what are you doing with the Kiapaway?
Oh man, this is too freaked out for words. I mean, it's like these people are so totally on the uptake, you know what I'm saying? It's like this here is Naij, and the one next to him, that's Samai. They were the first two Alinde I met when I escaped. Not bad, huh? See, the Kiapaway are like, they believe that by denouncing all traditional structures...
We did hear this one.
Walking, talking backwards, that they'll be forced to confront the world with a completely fresh perspective. You know, like in the moment. You know, and I'm telling you, man, it works too. I mean, I have never felt so totally awake, baby. It's like, you know, I've been trying to do this all my life, all my friggin' life, man, and I didn't know it. It's like, I just got into trouble, but, you know, here it's like, it's cool. You know, it's like totally acceptable.
Well, it's good that he finally found a place where he fits in.
All right.
So what are you gonna do?
Listen.
Oh, yeah, there she is. So that we have this meeting with her, regardless of if we saw her the first time.
That's not John. You don't understand.
So we could be mad. We should not be mad. Otherwise, we will be stabbed.
Elira, help me. Please. He's gone.
Drew, the Sayet would like to see you.
All right.
Greetings, children.
Hello, Sayed.
Greetings, Sayet.
How is it with you, Elira?
I am well, grandmother.
It is strange, isn't it, to call me grandmother when I am only old enough to be your sister?
Yes, it is, Sayet.
We played together as girls, and now you call me grandmother.
Yes, but you were born the daughter of a Sayet, and I was born the daughter of a weaver.
You became a warrior, and I became a grandmother. You tell me that you are well, but you seem troubled.
Are there any Alinde who are not troubled today?
Some. I dreamt last night.
What did you dream, grandmother?
I dreamt of Drew.
Oh, you dreamt of my car crash?
I dreamt he freed an eagle caught by a fox. He buried the fox deep within the mother, but it dug its way out. I do not know the meaning of this dream, Drew, but I think you will be very important to the Alinde. I have been following you these 2 days. I am afraid for your people, Drew, but I have a great hope for you. But Drew, it seems as if you have turned inward too much. You draw away from those who would help you. You deserve this. You deserve to be happy. I'm sorry for Jenny. I know you feel you have failed her, but it is not too late. You need to learn to love yourself again and to trust others. Balance is the key to all things. Travel lightly, Drew.
Hi, Drew, sweetie. It's me. I hope you're well. It's funny to be talking to you like this.
Everybody, full side arms, lock and load. Mr. Griffin, we need you at the helm, please.
Mr. Griffin, these things brought down a skiver. Now set your gyro sensitivity to a minimum.
Hawkins, you're an auxiliary.
Hey, no problem.
Your protests have been duly
You
noted.
know, usually in a narrative, when you see flashbacks, they usually are events that happened that would reinforce whatever it is we're currently talking about. You know, something related to the subject at hand. As opposed to, you know, just random clips, apparently.
Might I suggest you
You
confine...
know, just take whatever clips seem neat that you like from the first game and just, like, put them together in a montage.
The future of our race is at stake here.
Exposure to the atmosphere of 3905.
All aspects of this operation are being governed by the International Indentured Forces Act.
To give you a drug, couple days you'll stop drinking. Couple days you'll stop. Couple days a drug.
All right, here's disc 3. Let's see if any choices we made might actually affect anything on disc 3. It seems like frequently, whenever we get those flashbacks, it's not exactly related to anything. Oh, it should be in there. I did put in disc 3, didn't I? Let's see. No. Oh, no, I did not. That's my fault. Probably put disc 1 back in.
wake up. The Sayat needs to see you right away.
Drew, there is a very grave problem. The Dajani have killed many of the Hoyatai tribe. They seem to be on the offensive. I had a dream last night, Drew. You must seek out your Dr. Marks. It is time.
Yes, the time has come.
With the Otia.
What is the Otia?
An old one. Most revered. A teacher of the Alinde. Elizabeth is there with her. I know you were told that we were uncertain of her whereabouts, but it would not have been right to tell you where she was, even though we knew. When I first met Elizabeth, I had a very strong dream, one of the strongest of my life, that guided me to send her to the Otia. As far as I know, she is there still. She may have left. Indeed, she may have chosen not to go at all. Drew, I must ask you something. The dream I had last night is still unclear to me. I know you must go to Dr. Marks, but beyond that, its meaning is obscured. You must help me. Let me show you.
Close your eyes.
Oh, this is where we learn about the hidden meaning of the narrative. Look, you didn't quite understand what this game was about, so let's lay it out.
Tell me what this means, Drew.
Last time we went with ancient ways of life are over. Well, these are, saying these are native peoples from Earth doesn't quite make sense because all Earthlings are native from Earth. Let's say this is my people's history.
This is the history of my people.
What do you mean?
My culture, my society. Has killed hundreds of tribes for their land.
How was this allowed to happen?
It just kind of happens. Greed's just about one of the most powerful forces on Earth. I know people who have kind of sold their souls for a few stock options.
So, Min was right about the Dajani. They intend to conquer the Alinde.
I don't know, Sayat, but I'm afraid so, yes. I am sorry that I lied to you at the council. I was more concerned with protecting myself.
I am so afraid, Drew, and so sad. The future seems uncertain. How can a culture value profit more than truth?
One of our specialties, Sayat. I'm afraid Min was right. We are corrupt.
Drew, I do not know what the Alinde are to do now. But you must find Elizabeth. This much I know. Perhaps she can offer some help to us.
Will you help us?
Well, I guess we've come too far to say no, even though it would be fun to see what happens if we say no. There is a good chance, I think, that we would just get the ending where the village is bombed again. That could happen. So I'm gonna go with yes.
Yes.
Travel lightly, Drew. I pray that you can find her. And I pray she can help us.
Travel lightly, Syed.
Oh, that's not good. That's ooh. Let me just do that. I mean, I can still hear it. Let me see if that changes. Is it gonna change? Okay, yes. Sounds back. It was only for that one transition clip. Except the cursor's not moving. So, maybe I should have clicked no. Maybe I just should have clicked no. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to start from disc 3. And you know, at least we got like a very slight change based on our choices when Drew apologized for lying at the sounding, saying, at the council, I should say, for saying that the Dijani were not going to harm the Elinde. We then got a clip saying, "I'm sorry that I lied. I was concerned about protecting myself." So at least we did get that. It's a very small slight change, like barely anything, but it was some kind of evidence that something is being carried over from one scene to the next. Unfortunately, since this is stopped, I guess we will not know if anything else carries over, because we're gonna take a little break and come back. We're just gonna come back, I think. Alright, here we are again. Started from disc 3. We're being asked, will we help the Elinde? Well, it sounds like so much work.
No.
If you will not help us, then you leave me with no choice. But that's all right. I haven't eaten lunch yet.
That was totally worth it.
Oh man, I did the wrong thing and fucking died.
How lame.
How bogus.
Dude, bag it.
Let's play
10 States Free!
We found him!
10 States Free!
We found him. We found Gamer and Other Gamer. I don't know, it seems like we escaped. We found our gaming kin, who are totally bored by this lame interactive film and wanted to get some action going. I mean, I kind of doubt Hyperbole shipped 10 States Spree, but I'm excited. That makes me excited to play 10 States Spree. Okay, so that was what we said, that we were not going to help, so she morphed into a bug and ate us, and the implication was that they actually were bugs. I mean, it's a joke ending, so I'm assuming that that's not actually supposed to be, they're not actually supposed to be bugs. But that was something, that was an idea that popped up now and again, the idea of maybe we're still experiencing an illusion, maybe the Elinde are actually bugs after all. Because we see like that scene at the beginning where we see bugs like standing over us. But I think that this was just a joke ending. I don't think the Elinde are actually supposed to be bugs. But you know, it's alright. Also, what was that laptop they were playing on? They're just playing on such a tiny screen. Look, for an interactive film like this, you need a big monitor. Just like David Lynch does not want you to watch his movies on a phone, I'm sure Greg Roach does not want you to play his interactive film on like a tiny laptop screen. You gotta get it as big as possible. Look, in the 90s, I had a PC that had a TV out card that let me plug the PC into a TV and get that on the big screen. And like that's how you have to experience something like Greg Roach's The Vortex Quantum Gate 2. It's the only proper way. All right, let's go to scene. Day 3. Okay, so let's go to the journey where we're going to go to that maze. Let's see if the maze is real, the tree maze. Of course, since we are just starting from Disc 3, that means any choices we made previously have not carried over because they died with the game soft locking. Which is the frustrating thing, because I want to know if those choices actually have anything to do with anything if you carry them over throughout the game, but I have not been able to do that because the game,
Sorry, that hurts.
game is having trouble making it to the end.
Worries me. Are these things true about the Dijani?
Yes.
We love killing.
You seem to have mastered these things in yourself. It gives us hope. We should go. Everyone carries their caw. Its weight does not change with the weather. This is the Otia tree. You have to go in alone. I can't help. There are many entrances. Only one leads to the Otia.
All right, let's find out if that's true.
Are you afraid?
You was I if afraid be what I? Man, it's dark in there. You ain't going in there, are you?
Yeah, sure.
Why?
Well, I'm really not sure. Look, what's the big deal?
Oh man, this place? Heap big juju magic place. I mean, even the locals don't even go anywhere near here.
Well, all right, fine. I better go in and find out what's going on.
All right, good luck, Griffey.
I do like how Michaels just suddenly appears here, somehow.
How lucky you're if maybe.
Travel lightly, Drew.
Everyone tells me to travel lightly. Like, maybe I just want to get like a big old backpack and shove it full of supplies. Alright, last time I chose the left. This time, let's choose the right. Oh, okay. I just found her immediately this time.
Oh my god! Look at her!
Greetings, Andrew.
What the hell is that? What do I...
Alright, let's see if we can fail that. I guess if you go right, then you just immediately...
Sorry, that hurt.
You just immediately find her. But let's see if it's possible to actually fail this. Now let's go second to left. No, found her again.
Sayat, you seem... Everyone...
What about second to right? Found her again.
Oh my god!
So was there only one wrong solution, which was to go left?
Sayat hurts. Everyone can... Travel...
Alright, let's try going left again. No. So the first time that we played this, I went left, and then like we got like the start of the euthanasia countdown from the first game.
What the hell is that?
But this time, every path I go, I just find her. I wanted to know if there was like a way to fail this, but it's not happening so far.
By the way, my friends call me Drew, not Andrew. Nobody calls me Andrew but my mother.
I know. I thought that a certain matriarchal quality might prove beneficial.
I don't remember if there are any choices to this. Oh, can we...
Jesus. She is huge.
Get our thoughts about her.
She is huge.
If you just want to keep getting our thoughts.
Christ on a Christmas tree. Look at the size of that thing.
Well, I mean, the image we're seeing is not really of anything.
Please don't discuss me in the third person.
Jesus.
She's huge.
I'm... What the hell?
Oh, Drew. She drew...
Can we help them?
Is there anything we can do to help the Alinde?
I don't think there's much we can do to help them. I'm sure the Colonel has a full complement of soldiers by now, with more coming every day.
It turns out that wasn't actually a problem. Sneaking into the base went okay.
Warn them of the danger.
They already know, believe me. Colonel Saunders has begun destroying Alinde villages.
Oh my God. I was afraid this might happen.
Does she know what the UN's long-term plans are?
Right, Saunders in front of a clock. I think that we did ask about this.
All right. What do you think the Colonel's up to?
I only know a little. I was told that once the colony was secure, all expansion would stop.
Right, we did see this.
But I don't believe it.
You know, in our completed playthrough, it seems like we never really come to a conclusion as to what the UN is up to. Like, I assume that the actual plot is supposed to be that the intention is that the colony would just keep expanding and we are, like, leaving Earth for dead and moving, like, the rich and such to the new planet. I don't know if they ever said that out loud, though.
So it really wasn't a VR compatibility drug?
No.
What are you doing here?
Christ on a Christmas tree. Look at the size of that thing.
Look at the size.
Tell me what?
So where are...
I wonder why they don't just go someplace else. Those look like tree roots. It's like she's growing them out of them or something.
Alright, we can't see other parts, I guess. Not sure if I can actually get anything else here. No.
Look at the size of that thing.
Just that again. I think that we did...
I don't understand.
We did this one.
Someplace else, like a version of Earth with no intelligent life on it.
It's not that easy.
The number of...
Alright, we only found 2 habitable Earths.
Yes.
We did hear that one already.
With conditions that would support...
Only 2 of them.
Are you all right? So what...
By opening the...
I don't think there were any actual choices in this scene.
Drew, it's all...
So this means there's no iridium oxide either.
No. It was all just part of an elaborate smokescreen. That, the VR helmets, the bugs, all just an elaborate ruse to cover the creation of the colony. Also amazing.
What?
We have 2 bodies. An energy body and a physical body.
Oh, yeah, I remember that bit.
Before. What exactly?
Yeah, I did. We know about the energy body. Incredible.
Do you see that bright point of light?
I see it. Yep, we see it. Yep.
What did you change?
Jesus. She is huge.
She's so big.
Jesus.
I'm actually just trying to right-click on the video file.
She didn't change me.
Forgive me, Otia. I am sorry for this disrespecting.
All right, being attacked.
You, of all my children, owe me no...
Johnny,
It's bad.
What can we do?
no, Elizabeth.
We've got to...
Sorry,
Is there no...
There's no...
I will...
She brought...
Okay, so now this is the actual choice. We can assassinate Saunders last time, but they shot me down and said we have to destroy the gate. All right, so maybe let's see, maybe the choice we can choose now is we can try to reason with them.
Look, we can try and reason with them.
Please, Drew. Don't. Elira is dead. There are more innocent.
No, Elira's still dead.
Reason with that. How can you reason with the destroyer of a tree?
She's right, Drew.
And we still don't know how to stop Elira from being dead.
I don't know what we can do.
No, look. I say we blast the gate itself. We don't have enough firepower to do anything else. But look, I got enough C6 to take care of that.
He's got the C6, that's right.
Man, otherwise they just keep coming. I say we take out the gate. That's what I say.
All right, fine. How do we do it?
The security system is impregnable.
Except it's actually very pregnable. It's extremely pregnable.
Do you think we'll have...
And then we question Michaels about it.
I think you...
So where do...
How many more must die, Drew?
All right, then we have dreams.
You dreamt.
I wonder if I should ask her about these hallucinations.
Yes, I dreamt that. Travel lightly, Otia.
I don't think she travels anywhere, really.
This problem, I need your help. There's a complete set of plans to the gate on Earth.
Okay. So last time we went with fine, I'll go with you. Maybe this time I'll ask about other options.
Don't we have any other options?
I don't know. I don't think so. Without me, the plans may not do them any good. I don't think anybody else could rebuild this thing.
Well, you could go to the press. Come on, don't kid yourself. I mean, ICNN picks up that story, it's over. Look what happened in Clinton in '97. Or what about the MBI scandal? I mean, that was a $100 billion company. It broke apart and sank after 2 weeks when the story hit. Come on, don't lie about this.
The sun is coming up. It is time. The Elinde will fight with the sun at their backs. You will hear us when the battle begins. We will carry you to the base. Drew, you hold the Elinde in your hands. Elizabeth, forgive me, Granted. I do not yet know what our Ka have been sent here to teach each other. Perhaps after today, it will be made plain.
Perhaps it will.
I hope the Mother can forgive us. Travel lightly, children.
All right, let me show you how this works. Here's a C6. Here, Drew. This is the activator. It's got a range of a couple 100 feet. Arm it with this switch.
Right, so we have the option
So I've got 2 buttons.
of hitting
And deactivate.
activate or deactivate.
Try not to mix them up.
So last time I activated and went into the gate.
Detonator will give you 5 seconds. It'll count down on the LED display. 50-yard line will give you better seats, but less will be okay. That's about it. I explained to Elizabeth about the vent. I mean, she knows the path into the gate room. Good luck.
Didn't you say something about having a pistol as well?
Yeah?
Well, all right, give it up.
No way, Jose. I mean, sorry, my friend, but I'm gonna hang on to that. Might come in handy in the coming days, no matter how this turns out.
You should be coming with us, you know. If we don't stop them, there'll be no place for you to go.
Thanks, Doc. I take my chances. Later, Griffey. Have a nice flight.
I think this is the vent.
It's starting. Look, we better get inside quick before somebody sees us and thinks we're bugs.
Michael says we need at least 30 yards to be safe. So I'm going to drop these down into the focusing shaft. You set up over there. All right.
Okay, I'm all set. Let's go.
I'm setting the gate up to transport me as soon as I walk through. I've got to get back to Earth and destroy my files. You hit the switch and blow this damn thing to hell as soon as I walk through. It's not too late for you to come with me.
Oh, yes it is. Hello, Beth.
You shaved.
I was depressed.
He looks so less commanding without the beard.
I should have known I'd find you here. Private, you're AWOL. Drop what you're holding and let's talk about this.
Don't do it, Drew.
Shut up!
Oh, fuck, what am I gonna do? Should I try and set off the detonator? Maybe I can make it through the gate before he can shoot me.
Private, I'm ordering you to drop what you're holding.
Hit the button, Drew. Don't
Son,
listen to
you
him.
need to think about what you're throwing away.
Damn it, Drew. Blow it up.
Think about your family back on Earth.
Just stop it,
Think about the
please.
billions you're condemning to
Drew,
death.
what are you doing?
You don't want to
Don't
carry that
listen
with
to
you, do you?
this man.
12 billion souls?
Drew, for God's sake, please do something!
You lose, Private.
I hope this doesn't hurt.
For the charge of crimes against the people of Earth. Guilty. Do you have anything to say for yourself? I never do. Next.
Wow, he's handling all that himself?
Fuck you, I won, you crazy bastard.
Sweetheart, what on earth are you playing?
Oh, it's just a game. You have to try and drive this guy crazy.
Oh, my. Did you win?
Oh yeah, the suicide sequence is great.
A second gamer ending. We are so blessed to have not one, but two gamer endings. I mean, this one did not have both gamer and other gamer. It only had one gamer and gamer's mom. Gamer's mom being, I think that was played by the same actress as Drew's mom. The gamer. The other gamer. Well, I guess we do have to find out what You know, there is one chapter here called Working for Saunders. I'm not really sure what that would be. I guess we should check that out. I guess we do have the option of going back to the base.
Hey, you must be Griffin. Man, am I glad you're here. They've been promising me some help here for days. Hey, I'll tell you what. That Colonel Saunders... Nah. Never mind. Hey, anyway, let me bring you up to speed on all this.
Yeah, bring me up to speed. What's happening?
That's the focusing chamber. It's where all the hocus-pocus happens. Yeah, this is the control console. Looks like something out of Space Trip 2112, doesn't it? Man, I love that show. Anyway, got a few controls here. This is the emergency shutdown switch. You hit this, and the system is down for 2 hours. It's time lock deactivated. No way around it. Don't fuck up, okay? Now, this is the activation switch. It takes 10 seconds for the thing to power up. If there's somebody in the chamber, it'll fire automatically. If not, it'll wait till it senses a body. Now, this is the power regulator. Always make sure it's set between the green lines before you activate. If not, you'll blow something up. Deep shit. And finally, this is the frequency selector. This tells the gate where to send things. Don't touch it. Not unless you want to be responsible for sending somebody to the planet of intelligent dogs. Just leave it set the way it is. Well, that's about it. Any questions? Shit. We'll need us.
Level 1 alert. Level 1 alert. All combat personnel report to the egress chamber immediately.
Suits. You stay put. I'll go get the enviro suits. Whatever you do, don't leave.
All right, time to mess around with this one.
It tells the gate where to send things. Don't touch it. Not unless you want to be responsible for sending somebody to the planet of intelligent dogs.
Level 1 alert. Level 1 alert. All combat personnel report to the egress chamber immediately.
It seems I can listen to... Oh, hey!
They're in.
All right, Drew, I want you to do us a little favor. I want you to start the gate opening procedure, and then I want you to walk away from the console. That way, I won't have to kill you, which, believe me, my friend, I do not want to do.
What are you going to do, exactly?
We're going to destroy this bloody gate, that's what. I have to go back to Earth and destroy all my original plans, otherwise they'll rebuild the damn thing.
You see, when you start the gate opening, I start my timer. We step through to fame and fortune, and you, my friend, get to practice your sprints.
I don't like this plan. Can we try something else?
Oh my God.
Hello, babe.
You shaved.
I was depressed. Soldier, you are out of uniform. You're also AWOL. Now, put down that weapon. We'll see about getting you some help.
You want to help me? Blow your fucking brains out. Or better yet, let me.
Private Griffin. Thank you. Good job. Way to shut down the gate, son.
No, Drew. Activate the opening sequence.
Shut up!
Frequency change registered.
Mr. Griffin, I gave you a direct order. What the... I hope this doesn't hurt.
Prepare for gate opening.
Ladies and gentlemen, and Alinde, it seems we have at last reached an agreement. Congratulations, and thank you, Mr. Griffin.
All right, we just got that one again. I do appreciate the Colonel saying, "I hope this doesn't hurt." It's my favorite line from these games. Alright, so I changed the frequency, and they knocked the Colonel down into the gate. We did not get to see him go to the planet of the intelligent dogs, so we have no idea where he went, unfortunately, which is what I would want to know. Let's try that again. So if we're working for Saunders... Oh, can we ask him about... Can we trust... I've been feeling strange.
Am I glad you're here?
I can't seem to ask him about it, though.
Need some help here for days. That's the focusing chamber. Anyway, this, fine.
Doesn't seem like I can actually talk to him. He can talk at me.
Level 1 alert. Level 1 alert. All combat personnel report to the egress chamber immediately.
Suits.
Level 1 alert. Level 1 alert. All combat personnel report to the egress chamber immediately.
I think you were told to stay put, soldier. Now, where I come from, that's called desertion. And since we're operating under the Indentured Forces Act, I can shoot you on sight.
Well, geez, sir.
All right, Colonel. Throw it down.
I don't think so.
I said drop it, asshole.
No, you drop it.
No. You drop it.
No, you drop it.
No, you drop it.
What are you gonna do, shoot me?
I asked you to drop the gun.
You drop the gun.
You drop the gun.
You drop your gun first and I'll drop mine.
I asked you first.
I promise I'll drop
You drop the gun.
Well, I guess we know who won that.
For the charge of crimes against the people of Earth. Guilty. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
I guess we got the gamer ending again.
They never do. Next.
I thought that was a bit much. We just turned a little bit. We just turned a little bit from where we were, and then he just shot me. I mean, I just can't, like, stretch my legs just a little? It seems a bit overly strict.
Anyway, this.
Alright, so don't move from the console because that means death.
Level 1 alert. Level 1 alert. All combat personnel report to the egress chamber immediately.
Suits.
Alright, so we changed the frequency last time. We also have activate, shutdown, and power.
Report to the egress chamber immediately.
Always make sure it's set between the green lines before you activate. If not, you'll blow something up.
So I guess that's another way to blow up the gate, is by moving the power switch.
All right, Drew, I want you to do us a little favor. I want you to start the gate opening procedure.
I don't like this plan. Oh my God. Soldier, you are out of...
You want to help me? Blow your fucking brains out. Or better yet, let me.
Alright, well, let's try siding with the Colonel this time.
Emergency shutoff activated. Time lock engaged.
Good job, Private.
You fucker!
That's no way to talk to a war hero. I think you're in line for a promotion.
That one was pretty brutal. And now we're back to bombing. Look, you do what you have to do to get ahead in this world of ours. I mean, in someone else's world that we're making ours. It's ours now.
For the charge of crimes against the people.
We've already seen that. So I guess the other thing would just be to just straight up activate the gate.
That's anyway.
Without any, without changing the frequency or anything.
Shit.
Level 1 alert. Level 1 alert. All combat personnel report to the egress chamber immediately.
Suits.
I wonder if these would all be considered the same ending, because they're all, a lot of these are ending with the gamer ending. But we have different scenes, like, before we get to the gamer ending. So there's, like, sub-endings within the gamer ending.
Like, oh my god. Soldier, you
want to help me?
Alright, let's activate.
Kids.
Drew, please help!
Oh.
Don't ever disobey a direct order from me again.
Oh, I guess I clicked too far.
Pisses me off.
Yes, I clicked too far. Was no longer able to click something on the console.
Anyway, this is fun.
Level 1 alert. Level 1 alert. All combat personnel report to the egress chamber immediately.
Suits.
Level 1 alert. Level 1 alert. All combat personnel report to the egress chamber immediately.
Hey, Griffey.
They're in.
I don't like this plan. Can we try something else?
Oh my god.
Hello, babe.
You shaved.
I was depressed. Soldier, you are out of uniform. You're also AWOL. Now, put down that weapon. We'll see about getting you some help.
You want to help me? Blow your fucking brains out. Or better yet, let me.
Alright, let's activate it.
Prepare for gate opening.
You son of a bitch. Oh, fuck, that hurts. Private, you are in deep shit.
Yes, sir. If you say so, sir. We better get out of here before the explosives blow.
Thank you, Drew.
Dad, you want to play with me?
Yes, I would love to play with you. What would you like to do?
I want to fly.
Now, sweetie, you know I can't fly, but I'll play with you.
Drew, I thought you two were going out to play.
Sweetie, what's that symbol on your forehead mean? Daddy, you know it's very rude to ask me what my symbol means. Alright, so the gate blew up, and we saved the Elinde, and because Drew, in this version of it, Drew was left behind. So he settled down with the Elinde, and had a child with whoever that was. I don't know, I'm not sure who that was. It seems like so far, our companion always dies, maybe? Like, I don't know if she can actually survive to the end of the game. But clearly in this version of it, she did not make it. Let's see. Well, there's always, we can try, like, turn the power up too much and blow up the gate ourselves. We could do that here. and see what happens.
That's the focus. Anyway.
Because I guess what would happen here is it would blow up before anyone actually goes through.
Shit.
Level 1 alert. Level 1 alert. All combat personnel report to the egress chamber immediately.
Suits.
It is interesting how many options are available from this one scenario. Like, if you happen to get to this part of the game,
Combat personnel report to the egress chamber.
how many different things can happen from, like, right here.
Hey, Griffey. How you been?
They're in.
I don't... Oh my god. Hello, babe.
You shaved.
I was... depressed. Soldier, you are out of uniform. You're also AWOL. Now, put down that weapon and see about getting you some help.
You want to help me? Blow your fucking brains out. Or better yet, let me.
All right. Turn that power up.
Power allocation beyond recommended levels. Monitor closely.
Griffin, what are you doing?
His job. God, that felt good. Way to go, Drew.
Power allocation has exceeded safe limits.
Oh, shit!
Alright, and then we just stay on the planet.
Dad, you wanna play?
I kind of thought maybe we died in the explosion there, because it happened right then, like before we could leave. But no, it's time for child again.
Sweetie, you know I can't fly, but I'll play with you.
Drew.
Have we seen this actress previously in these games? I'm not sure. I'm just trying to think about if we've seen her. I don't... Maybe not. Maybe not. Alright, I think that's everything that we can see from working for Saunders. And this is if we decide to... Yeah, infiltrate the base.
Michael said... All right.
Okay, I'm all set. Let's go.
And then here comes Saunders.
Oh, yes it is.
Oh, fuck, what am I gonna do? Should I try and set off the detonator?
Let's deactivate.
Thank you. I knew you'd see things my way. Fuck you, Private.
I hope this doesn't hurt.
No, it's just this again. That was slight. That clip was a little different, but not substantially.
For the charge of crimes against the people of Earth.
There are surprisingly high number of ways of reaching the gamer endings.
I never do.
Like, I would have thought that the gamer ending would have been like a harder to find joke ending, but no. There's a bunch of outcomes that lead to the gamer ending.
Fuck you, I won, you crazy bastard. Sweet.
And what is the Vortex, by the way? Like, at no point in this game have they ever mentioned the Vortex or said what it is we're trying to escape from. It's just the name of this game, but there's been nothing about a vortex in the game itself. And the bad endings always say that we failed to escape the vortex. But what is that? Was it meant to be something? They just never got around to mentioning it in the game? I'm not sure. the good endings don't say that you failed to escape. So clearly, when we achieve the peace ending between the humans and the Elende, that means that we did escape the Vortex. And when we had a child, an Elende child, then it didn't say it, so we escaped the Vortex then. Just anything that's considered a good ending means we escaped it. But what is the Vortex to begin with? It's the name of the game and nothing else. I guess if you get a good ending, that means you've escaped the game itself and you don't have to play it anymore. Maybe is the idea. There are a number of other clips that didn't lead to anything as of yet. There's that asylum clips, where it seems like we're in an asylum, and it was unclear about what that was, and we didn't see any of that during tonight's play. And someone did suggest it was because the first time I played the game, during the intro, I clicked on the mouth clip, which led to us being looked at by doctors in the asylum, and probably because of that, we got asylum-related clips throughout the game. There's also another clip in the intro where, like, you're being looked down on by bugs. I wonder if you click on that, then maybe as you play throughout the game, maybe you have visions of bugs or something like that. But does that actually come into play at any point? Does that actually come into play in the endings? I don't know about that. That might just be red herrings that don't mean anything. Well, as far as the Vortex goes, I think at this point, I would have to say that I'll need to just mess around with it and just see what paths might be able to lead to other endings. But I think this is probably enough for our playthroughs of the Vortex Quantum Gate 2. There are some other clips, there are some other endings that we should probably see, but the game itself is not really changing at all, except for very minor clips here and there, so it's not really worthwhile to play through it again, I don't think. So I'm just going to have to just, like I said, mess around with it and see how you might be able to reach endings that we have not been able to see yet. We'll need to figure that out. But for right now, I think we could say good night. Good night to you, but also good night to the Vortex Quantum Gate 2. I guess we'll be seeing it again, because I do need to see how you can get to the remaining clips. But for right now, I think that's probably enough. I still am disappointed, though, that the game couldn't make it through one entire playthrough without something going wrong. Because I did want to get to the end and just see if going through the whole thing actually might have mattered at some point. I still don't know if it does. I still don't know. But we were not able to do it tonight. Well, I'll see you, have a good night, and I'll see you as we will eventually try to see the remaining scenes in the Vortex and see what we have to do to get to them. But for right now, let us say goodnight, and say goodnight to Drew Griffin, goodnight to Private Michaels, and goodnight to the Elende.